Yeah, so I'm James IZ. Of course, I'm back yet with another video, and today I just decided to check out one of these channels that they collect a bunch of TikToks of women complaining about relationships and men and all that bullshit, and they compile it together, and he talks about them and breaks it down and basically saying, hey, you know, like, most of these women complaining are whores, and that's why no man truly wants them. Hey man, so let's get straight into it, bro. Honestly, because these channels are very interesting because they appeal to the demographic of men who are, you know, just pointing and laughing at women suffering. I don't know what's up with them, but they just enjoy watching this type of bullshit, but whatever. But before all of that, I just want to show you something.
2 things I ain't ever seen. A nigga that beat a gun and bitch I need. If I go wrong, I'm taking your funds, yeah, bitch I need it. Yeah, you the whole book on how to get rich and you ain't even read it. Jennifer body, my bitch is a honey, my bitch is a boy eater. She don't even want no food, it's deep. The only thing
yeah, so you get it. It's you know, it's a 1920s Ken Carson.
When was the last time that you were turned on in public?
Okay, bro, first off, okay, you using a video of a porn star, this shouldn't count. The majority of guys will probably never meet a woman like this. Or, like, you know, most guys would probably run into, like, the free version of this, of where, you know, like, she is a whore, but, like, she does it for free. At least she's getting paid to be a whore, I'm just saying.
The other day, I was in the waiting room.
Okay, wait, so what was the question?
When was the last time that you were turned on in public? The other day, I was in the waiting room for the dentist, and it was taking a long time, and I was so thinking about, like, how the dentist was gonna be, like, all in my mouth. And no one was there. The receptionist had, like, turned around, and so I kind of, like, leaned over and put my hand in my pants and myself. But some more people walked in to say...
Don't tell me that you actually believe this story. You do know what she is, right? She's probably promoting, you know, something. She's promoting something here. She's selling her body, and she's trying to sell you on something. She's a really good saleswoman, because, I mean, do people actually believe this story of her flicking her bean in, like, the waiting room of, like, a dentist? Are you fucking serious right now? You actually believe that?
Isn't this type of information supposed to be of a personal nature, ladies? I mean, you have to admit... Okay, I know exactly what he's doing. You, like, you know, like, you're putting on, like, this act of where you're just being completely because what, like, they do, like, in those interviews is that, like, they're porn stars. So, I mean, what the f do you expect them to say? They're gonna say some wild shit like that. I don't understand. Like, what the f do you expect? Moving on.
Okay, yeah, no.
Okay, so can an 18-year-old date a 60-year-old?
Alright, so our age gap is supported on this channel a lot. You know, ours is 19 years. We get so much love from you guys. We can't thank you enough. However, where this line is drawn, we do not know. We don't know. This seems like the line is drawn a little too...
I can hate people like you, because it's just like, bro, this is supposed to be like a private matter. Like, okay, so what if, like, your age gap is 19 years, whatever, right? You're two fully grown consenting adults, so it truly doesn't matter. But then yet, you make it public by making a whole TikTok account based on the fact, like, this is your gimmick here. This is a gimmick-ass relationship. This is cheesy. This is corny.
This is not something we would suggest to anyone this far of an age gap.
Not to say that we're...
Okay, bro, who the f are you to even say that? Oh, no, like an 18-year-old girl shouldn't be in bed with a 60-year-old man. They're two fully consenting adults. Shut the f up. Moving on to the next damn video. This pisses me off.
My female viewers are going to assume the 18-year-old is a young woman, and this is... Moving on.
I find it really ironic that you have so many men online who are like, bros, get your passports ready, which implies, for one, that you were a grown adult in America who does not already currently have a passport, which is not the hardest thing in the world, but it does take...
Okay, every woman complaining about the passport, bros, like, obviously you're angry. Just shut up and mind your own business. So what if like, a dude wants to, you know, get, like, his passport and go outside the country to find himself a wife? Who gives a f? Sweetheart, mind your business. What is wrong with you? Maybe this is why she can't keep a man down. It's because she doesn't shut her mouth. Damn!
A bit of effort to do. These guys all talk about the idea of getting a passport.
I'm done here. Whatever. Just some chubby ass blonde just talking a bunch of bullshit.
Moving on.
Alright, so let me tell you about like the top 5 worst dates I've been on. Yesterday I went out with this guy. When he picked me up off rip, he was like a terrible driver, terrible. I was scared for my life, and I even told him, like, dude, you suck at driving. What the hell's going on? And then he was like, oh, I got you a gift. Do you like perfumes? And, well, yeah, I like perfumes. So he gave me the box, whatever. And the boxes were a little beat up, but I was, maybe he's had them in his car.
Alright, sweetheart, if you're gonna, like, go out of your own way just to go on a Tinder dates, just to try to have, like, a bad experience so that you can tell a story to, like, your TikTok followers, the least you can do is, like, not hold the camera up to the fan or whatever the hell that sound is, because it's really annoying. Let's continue on with your bullshit story.
For a while, who knows. So we get to the restaurant, and there was a little bit of a wait, so we were just chatting it up outside. And he was like, oh, do you like Montclair? Do you like, you know, Dolce & Gabbana and Saint Laurent? And then I was like, yeah, I do. I mean, yeah. He was telling me just to see, like, oh, I know all these big brands. And my boss is an attorney. When he does his Christmas shopping, I wrap all his gifts. So I know Montclair, I know Dolce & Gabbana, I know Yves Saint Laurent, probably brands that I don't even know what the hell. He buys a bunch of... So I was like, yeah.
Basically, these are designer brands, sweetheart. Expensive designer brands. And I say in like the next couple years there's gonna be newer brands out there who are gonna overshadow them, and it's gonna be a gigantic waste of money, you know, spending thousands of dollars on that now when the new shit is gonna come out by like the time of next year. Recently I've been hearing about Dolce & Gabbana, whatever the that shit is. I've been hearing about that shit recently, and it's just like, bro, like, whatever happened to like Dior? Like, do you remember how Dior was going crazy a couple years back? What the happened to that? What the hell happened to Dior? So now it's Dolce & Gabbana and whatever the hell, I don't know.
I know all these brands.
If it's not chrome hearts, we don't wear it.
So at this point, we're sitting at the table, and he's like, oh, well, my friend steals all this stuff, and I'm looking into like buying it from him so I can resell it. At this point, I'm sitting there like...
Why would... You know what? You better leave him, because you're just a... Like, that guy's is a complete If this story is true, he's a complete because why the would you ever... Because it's like, bro, if you're doing any sort of business, legal or illegal, like the women that you're seeing or like the women that you're dating, don't get them involved with your business. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're a idiot.
Oh, okay, okay. And you know, to each their own. Like, make your money how you can, but that's just not someone that I want to be with. So he's asking me at the table, do you like sunglasses? Like, I can get you some sunglasses if you want them. And I'm like, I'm good off the sunglasses. Like, I do like them, but...
Okay, and then like now he's talking about, you know, buying her stuff and treating her like a Barbie doll, which is how most rich guys think about women anyways, which is, you know, I'm just saying, oh, I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that. I have, you know, a bunch of money, I can just dress you up. And you know what? Like, there are certain women out there who do live in that lifestyle, so fuck it.
Okay. I'm like, they're stolen, you know, I don't want stolen shit.
Ladies, if you didn't notice, this young queen's intentions of explaining one of her worst dates is not playing out how she thinks. You see, she isn't telling any man who is watching this video how bad her date was.
Yeah.
What she is actually doing is basically telling every guy out there the type of guy she dates. And for those of you who think I just exaggerated that a little bit,
come on now, dog.
I mean, like, you're not wrong.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, like she's totally like into bad boys and all that, but it's like her wording was kind of weird because she said, "Oh, well, that's stolen goods, and I don't wear stolen goods." So if he just lied to you and said that, "Oh yeah, I bought this myself," you would wear it, you would take it. That's what.
And at this point, like, he gets offended. He's like, ¿qué importa si están robados si yo se los estoy comprando? So no importa.
Of course he speaks Spanish. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Yelling at the top of his lungs in the restaurant. So I'm sitting there, like, just looking around. And I really didn't say anything. I was just sitting there like, dude, calm down.
Two things I ain't ever seen. A nigga that beat a gun and bitch I need.
And we're at a Mexican restaurant, so when it came to order, like, he's like, I don't like avocado, I don't like sour cream, I don't like this, I don't like that. And I'm just like, dude, well, what the f are you gonna eat? You know, that everything comes with like rice and beans and avocado and sour cream and lettuce and all of that. So he's like a picky eater. I love to eat and try all types of different foods. So like, if you're that much of a picky eater, it's a no for me. So while we're
I'm taking your funds, yeah, bitch, I need it. Yeah, you the whole book on how to get rich and you ain't even read it. Jennifer body, my bitch, a honey, my bitch is a boy eater. She don't even want no food.
It was like the worst experience of my life. Nothing wrong with what he does, but it's just not someone that I want to invest my time in and like continue getting to know or seeing. So I was just like, I just want to go home. I want tonight to be over. And yeah, it was pretty bad. Top 5 worst dates ever.
Okay, all right. So let me try to break this down before I let the gorilla insolent audits try to break down what the you just said. Okay, after listening to that long and boring ass story, it's a terrible date because he offered her designer brands to take home and she said no, and then the dude just starts yelling in Spanish in the middle of the restaurant, and she finds out that he's like a picky eater, and then is this, oh man, this is just the worst date I've ever been on. Oh, what a terrible dinner. Like, she gets offered designer brands that she can just resell herself, to be honest with you, and she gets like a free meal and everything. It's just top 5 worst dates that I've ever heard in my life, guys. Man, women are terrible storytellers because that shit was boring. Anyways, fellas, if you enjoyed my video, how about you do me a favor? Go into a darker room